Hi, this is Nathan at Rain Networks, and this is our second video in our Macrium SiteDeploy setup video series. This might be the most important video in the whole series because what we're going to go through today is the deployment media. The deployment media is the primary tool that's used with Macrium SiteDeploy to either create a golden image or deploy a golden image. And it's used in either of two formats. One is with a USB device, and the second format is with Pixie. Now, the idea here is that we're going to launch a Windows PE based tool that's going to run a little Macrium portable app that, again, we call the deployment media. And this Windows PE based tool is going to actually do the task of either taking the image or deploying the image. In a future video, I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like on a machine to either take an image or deploy an image. But in this video, we're going to show you how to create your deployment media. Now, what we're going to show you here is how to create a USB deployment media, but it is similar if you want to use Pixie. The process is similar, but obviously with Pixie, we're going to network boot the deployment media instead of launching it off of a USB device. Because so many people use USB device, I have decided to center this video on that, but we can kind of go through a little bit how the Pixie works as well. So when you first install the product, now I've already gone through this step, but when you first install the product and come to the deployment media menu, it's going to prompt you to build your deployment media. Just click that button. Macrium will go through the process of building your deployment media. That can actually take a while. It's got to download some components from Microsoft that are Windows PE related, and it's then got to bake in the Macrium tool into that Windows PE file. So it can take 30 minutes if you're on a slow connection, maybe 60 minutes. But once you're done, you'll have a screen similar to what you see on my screen right now. You'll then want to click this download button. This will download an ISO file that will be the tool that we're going to use to launch our deployment media. If you then scroll down to the bottom, you will see here that we have a tool here called the Rescue USB Builder. This is going to bake that ISO onto a USB thumb drive. You can make as many USB thumb drives as you want. Many of our customers will make 10, 20, or more USB thumb drives. First of all, USB thumb drives are cheap. And second of all, the more tools we make, the more simultaneous images we can do. If we want to put 20 brand new laptops at a bench and image deploy them, we're going to need 20 little USB thumb drives to be able to do those all at one time. We can put 20 laptops on a bench, plug 20 USB thumb drives into them that have been baked out with the Macrium tool, and then we can image them simultaneously, meaning our time savings will be astronomical. Okay, so we want to download our USB builder, and we want to download this ISO file. Okay, once we have done that, we launch our USB builder tool. It looks a little something like this. Okay, it sees the thumb drive that I have plugged into my machine. I then hit the browse button and point it to the deployment ISO that I downloaded. I click open, and once I hit the create button, I will select my USB thumb drive. Once I hit the create button, it will go through the process of wiping this drive and turning it into a Macrium boot tool. That's all there is to it. And like I said, you can make as many USB thumb drives as you'd like, and each one of those will turn into a Macrium tool that can go to work for you to do imaging work. In our next video, I'm going to show you what this tool looks like when it's booted up on a machine and how you can use it.